Hello, hello. Welcome to the 11th Hour Shaman podcast. I'm so happy you're here again because clearly the curious part of you wants to understand not just that healing energy works, but how. We're basically going to be discussing the research of magnets versus healers' hands. But first, let's calm down a minute from all this excitement. Let's take a deep breath together. Inhale through your nose and exhale with a releasing sigh. Let that breath remind you that you are full of life. And as long as you're living, healing is a possibility. We live in a living energy field. In the last episode, we talked about the ancient roots of healing touch. We went all the way back to, what was it, 1550 BCE from Egypt. Then we went to Greece, to Paracelsus, to the modern era of the 1500s, and how every culture recognizes this invisible life force that flows through all living things. Today, we're fast forwarding a few centuries into the fascinating world of modern science. And I say quote unquote modern because this started in the 1960s. So we're not even to the 2000s yet, but some amazing, really amazing stuff was discovered in the 1960s. This is where researchers actually started measuring what healers have always been able to feel. It begins with a simple truth. Your body isn't just matter, it's not just chemicals, it's electromagnetic, just like our Mother Earth. Every heartbeat sends a measurable magnetic pulse. Every brainwave creates an electrical field. Your cells communicate through light and vibration. You are quite literally a walking frequency field. When you place your hands on someone in a loving and healing way, you're not just sharing warmth, you're sharing an organized field of information. I'm going to say that again because it's not actually just when we touch someone and give them a hug or something or hold their hand. Just coming in close proximity, we are sharing an organized field of information when we're coming into it in a loving, healing way. Dr. Bernard Grad from McGill University, this is in Montreal, this is back in the 1960s. He did some experiments. He wanted to see whether laying on of hands could create measurable physical effects beyond belief or placebo. Now, if you've read Dr. Joe Dispenza's You Are the Placebo, you'll know there's nothing wrong with a placebo. But I still think it was a brilliant idea for Dr. Grad to do these studies. And wow, he got some crazy awesome results. So he did this brilliant thing. He skipped human subjects entirely and used plants and animals instead. That way, belief couldn't influence the results. Dr. Grad found that when healers held their hands near plants or even charged the water that the plants were later watered with, the plants grew faster, bigger, stronger, and greener. Yep, their chlorophyll levels rose. Wounds in animals healed more quickly, too. And the control groups, they did not show those changes. This was in the 1960s, long before energy medicine and shamanism was trending, long before we had sensitive measuring devices, and still the results were clear. He even discovered that a depressed person could produce the opposite effect, stunting plant growth, which tells us something profound. Our emotions are energy outputs. Again, we carry a field of information around us. And what emotions we're carrying is the energy in this field. It is the information, our emotions. Okay, let's go to magnets, enzymes, and healing hands. So later, researchers like Dr. Justa, or I'll say Justa, I don't know how to say her name, Dr. Justa Smith, a biochemist. She was a nun. She compared the effects of magnetic fields with the effects of healers' hands. She discovered something astonishing. Strong magnets could increase the reaction rate of certain enzymes, the little workers inside every cell that keep your body running. But when healers held their hands near those same enzymes, the reaction rates increased even more, and only in the direction of greater health and order. Pardon me. Magnets just push energy around blindly, increasing all enzyme activity up no matter the biological benefit or detriment. However, healers' hands seem to have discernment. Somehow, the energy, they knew which way to move the systems towards balance and greater health of the cells. Imagine that. Your hands acting like intelligent magnets guided by love. And here's the wild part. Dr. Smith measured the healer's magnetic output and found that it was thousands of times stronger than the Earth's own field. Yet this field wasn't coming from the person, it was moving through them, through their hands. Sound familiar? That's Reiki in a nutshell. That's energy work. One of my clients described it so well. She said, I could feel the heat, the flow of energetic nourishment coming through her hands. I was surprised when Theresa recognized and told me about a physical problem in my body that I hadn't told anyone about. After this session, I felt that something had changed inside me. You know what? I feel that every time I work. So my client's experience is also my experience. Every time I offer Reiki, something changes inside me too. I can feel the current move through me first, and my breath slows, my heart opens wide, and my palms grow warm, and I feel a spiritual shift happen. That's how I know this energy isn't mine. In those moments, I feel my angels working through my hands, guiding the energy where it's needed most. That's how I know this isn't my power. It's a sacred relationship, a partnership between heaven, earth, and the compassionate heart. The body has innate intelligence. Science shows us that living systems, whether enzymes, plants, or people, are always seeking order. Your body is constantly working to repair, rebalance, detox, and return to harmony. When Reiki or healing touch enters the equation, it's like giving the natural intelligence a boost of coherence, a reminder of what healthy feels like, of what calm order feels like. That's why people often describe feeling warmth, tingling, or peace during a session. That's their nervous system saying thank you. It's the body's way of recognizing safety and reorganizing energy into balance. So, even though we talk about Reiki as a healing system or modality, it's really a remembering process. The body does the healing. Reiki or energy work simply opens the channel and informs the field of the love that is always available to us. let's take a moment to pause. If you're not driving and it's safe to do so, I invite you to close your eyes and take a nice slow breath deeply inward. As you exhale, notice the space around your body, the air around your body, the invisible bubble that is your electromagnetic field, your biofield. Can you feel a subtle hum or even a bit of warmth in your palms as you breathe deeply and sense the energy around you? You don't have to try to create it, you're just tuning into what's already there. This is who you are. The same intelligent current has always been with you from the very beginning. If you'd like to experience this flow more deeply, I'd love to gift you my Reiki Angel Healing audio. It's a guided journey. There's some information in it, some science, and then a guided journey with some integration ideas. And this really is to help you reconnect with your angels and reconnect with peace and calm and comfort. And just notice the divine love that's always moving through you. So I'll put that link in the show notes below. And if you're really curious about how Reiki could support your personal healing, if you're really ready to feel better now, body, mind, heart, and soul, you can schedule a free consultation to work with me. I would love to connect with you and see how I can help. And I will put the information for that below the show notes as well. Next up, we're going to talk about some science. Science about how energy healing reverses damage and restores lasting function. It is incredible. Until next time, that's all for today, my friends. Stay open-hearted, open-minded, and connected to your angels. Bye.